Okay, so now that you've seen a horizontal shift and a vertical shift separately, they may start mixing them together. So remember, the vertex form of a quadratic equation looks like this. We're going to get to this a in a minute. The a can start flipping your parabola upside down. It can also start shrinking your parabola and making it skinny. But let's just focus on what happens if we do both a vertical and a horizontal shift. Okay, so let's say that I gave you the equation y equals x minus 1 squared plus 3. So you've got two things going on. The first thing you've got going on is inside the function, you have a minus 1. So remember, things that happen on the inside make things change horizontally. So in this case, since it can either make it move right or left with addition or subtraction. But remember, the horizontal shifts always lie to you. So if you see a minus 1, that means they actually want you to move to the right. So when you see minus a number, they want you to move to the right. If you were to see a plus 1, that means they actually want you to move to the left. Okay, so I know that I'm going to take my parent function, which is y equals x squared, and I know I'm going to end up moving it to the right one space. I know that just by looking at the function. Okay, then you're also going to look and see that on the outside of the function, outside the parentheses, you have a plus 3. Okay, so remember, if something's on the outside of the function, that means it's a vertical change. And in this case, with addition or subtraction, I can either make the function move up or I can make it move down. The vertical changes don't lie to you. They do what they say they're going to do. So if you see plus a number, that makes the equation move up. And if you see minus a number, that makes the equation move down. They always tell you the truth, okay? So normally, if you were to graph your parent function would have a dot at 0, 0, 1, 1, negative 1, 1, 2, 4, negative 2, 4. That's my parent. Okay, well, I started messing with my parent, and I started saying, I want you to move right one space, and I want you to move up 3 spaces. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my point 0, 0, and I'm going to make it go right one space and up one space, which is actually going to locate it right there. That's going to be my vertex. That's going to be my minimum. Okay, I also had a point at negative 1, 1. I'm going to move it right one space. Oops, I made a mistake. Did you see it? I only moved them up one space. That wasn't right. I'm supposed to move them right one space and up 1, 2, 3 spaces. That's my new vertex. Okay, my bad. Then I'm going to take my point negative 1, 1, and I'm going to move it right one space and up 1, 2, 3 spaces. I'm going to take my point negative 2, 4, and I'm going to move it right one space and up 1, 2, 3 spaces. So there's the left-hand side. Then I'm going to do the points over here. 1, 1, right one space, up 1, 2, 3 spaces. Right one space, up 1, 2, 3 spaces. And so I get this nice, pretty graph. And notice that the vertex is located at 1, 3. Have we seen those numbers before? We sure have. We saw the opposite of 1 inside the parentheses, and we saw the 3 outside the parentheses.